Hey guys, Darkovika here, and I thought recently, since I wasn't able to live stream on Thursday, which was yesterday to when this will be uploaded, I realized that I wanted to give those of you who have been unfortunate enough to not be there at the live stream, or fortunate, I don't know, it's fun, okay, you're missing out on the fun. I'd show you guys what we've been making. So, for those of you who aren't caught up, I've been live streaming the process of making a video game in RPG Maker MV. It is the most generic JRPG you will ever play. That is the tagline on the itch page I've created, itch.io, which I will link down below so you guys can see it and play the game for yourselves. The idea of the game is literally to help myself get the habit of completing a game. That's basically the target here, is to create the habit of completing projects. This will not be the last project of its kind. In fact, there will probably be many, many, many more after it in different engines. So, in this game, we have Generia, which is the name of the country that we're following our main character. And everything that we've done so far is to just sort of set up the main system and plot for the game, which is to give all of these characters like meaning. So at the beginning of the game, the only two characters that you'll ever see, or not ever, but the only two characters that you'll see are Harold and Therese. Those of you who are familiar with RPG Maker MV know that these are stock characters and stock names. This is true. We are working super generic and super stock. I mean, I've loaded almost every single map in this. The only thing that isn't stock is the classes, not the names. The names are completely stock, but the stats. So we went through and we basically sat together and like contemplated what the general stats should be for hero, warrior, mage, and priest. As you can see, hero has high HP and pretty low luck and agility. Oh no, it's midnight. Now I'm going to yawn at a terrible time. There we go. The only problem is that I used these quick settings, which means everybody starts off with a bajillion health. I don't know what it is. For me, I prefer, like, it makes more sense when a JRPG or any RPG starts you off with, like, a max of 100 health. Like, if you're level 1 in an old school JRPG, it makes more sense if you have, like, 10 health. Not like 675 health. But anyways, this right here, you'll see these three. These are not classes that can be played by the characters. These are actually my mock-ups for monsters, so that if I ever create like a level 25 bat, I can see what health it's supposed to have. So this is literally just like a place for me to store information for all of the monsters. This is actually a... Actually, no. This is a mock-up. We can use this for all slimes. As me deciding that in the moment. Here are our skills. Everything up to Spark is stock and what RPG Maker gives you. We created Bat Bite for the bats and Splash for the slimes. The regular players can't use these two. Items, really generic. About as generic as it gets. Except that potions are percentages, so a lot of this is all percentages. Actually, I want to make this 25. I didn't see that I left that at 10%. That's a bit silly. Weapons, rusty sword, rusty axe, a used library book for the mage, and a rusty mace. We will make more weapons later. I'm doing stuff as I go. Armor, also pretty generic. Enemies, we have a bat. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Ah, sorry, I was about to yawn again. Bat, wet slime. We haven't used these yet in the game, if you couldn't tell. Oh, actually, I set up the orc, but I didn't set up the minotaur. He is stock, like, open up RPG Maker minotaur, which means that this is obscenely ridiculous. Like, look at this. This is typical stats. Like, this is really high stats for a bat. I mean, for a monster. 40 agility and luck. The slime doesn't even have anything in 40, and it has, like... I got its stats from the same stuff. Anyways, so there's that. You have your troops, which is basically what people can fight. We learned those aren't slimes. We're just gonna clear these because these will throw errors. So I need to get rid of these, basically. So I need to make sure that I remember that these are empty. Otherwise, when we use them, they will throw errors. So it's just a whole lot of that. We have all of these different states. We have animations, which I will not touch. Is that a dragon with It's a dragon with, like, barbed wire on it. Anyways. Tile sets, haven't done anything fancy. Haven't made any events. And the system is, everything is basically, like, core stock stuff for the most part. You start in the town of Forestia, which, by the way, the map I loaded for this is called Forest Town. And first thing you'll notice if you talk to people is that they have some very interesting names, and that's because all of the people in this town are named after people who are in the chat for the live stream, not just watching the live stream, but actually taking part in the chat. Pretty much when I see someone's name in the chat, I add them to Forestia. So it's populated. I'm pleased with how populated it is. I can't forget the fact that one of the people, Element, good old Element, was made the puppy. It is completely devoid of gender. This old lady's name is John. I just choose a random image. I think, yeah, Kaz is a little girl. There is no favoritism. Everyone is whoever I want them to be. There is not a whole lot going on right now. I mean, like, if you go talk to the guy at the inn, you can't really stay there. There are not monsters in Generia, so I mean, once you leave Forestia, you can't go south, I think. I have to check the collision on these trees. You can't go south, but, assuming that collisions work, but you can't go north. You can't enter this. There's nothing here that'll take you into the normal town. There's no one there anyways, so you wouldn't want to go there. You can go to the item shop and you can, like, buy stuff, but potions are 25. I did not reprice armor, so armor is 300 each, but you will never have 300 gold in the game as it is right now. There is a quest to go into a cellar and kill bats. It would have been rats, the generic starter quest to any JRPG, except that there is no image for rats, so we used bats. There's an image for slimes, there's an image for orcs, and there's an image for minotaurs. No image for bats. Sad. So that's why that is. This is my glorious cellar that I made. This is not a loaded map. It's why it looks quite terrible. Anyways, yeah, so there you go. That is the state of this wonderful game. If you go on itch.io, which is basically, hang on, I'm pulling it up. It's basically a place for people to load their game. Oh god, this is going to be very, very loud. I'm so sorry. Oh, it saved my options. Hallelujah, it saved my options. Oh, god, it scared me. I'm sorry, I forgot I didn't lower the sound on the... Oh, I need a second. I don't know if you got that because my desktop audio in OBS has been bugging out. But I clicked that and it made a very loud sound in my headphones. Anyway, so you can go to the page on darkovika.itch.io/Generia. You can't see the address. It's under my face. I'll put it in the description below. And you can go ahead and play as Harold in what exists right now. It is a 7-day sort of self-imposed game jam. I will have more of these in the future, and everyone is going to take part. All of them will be live streamed. They're a blast, and I have not had so much fun working on projects in a very long time. It is a very generic JRPG. I literally told it to call it a generic JRPG. That is the noun for this game. It is not going to push the levels of JRPGs everywhere. It's not going to be unique. Not really. It will be a little creative. I can't stop the creativity. That there's going to be a little bit of creativity. It's not going to be boring. But it will be pretty generic insofar as plots go. Like, you're going to go off and save a princess. End of story. So, I hope you guys are excited about this. Everyone who's been at the live stream has been having just a lot of fun taking part, and I've been loving every second of it. It's pretty much been why every single day has just been an upload from Twitch. I have been wanting to get more involved in Twitch anyways, and as a person who works a full-time job, it is pretty difficult to do Twitch and YouTube. So I think after this game jam, I am going to figure out a new schedule that will allow me to do Twitch during the week the way that I've been doing it. And I know a lot of you can't make the Twitch streams in the evenings. I will find a way to include Twitch in my mornings on Saturday. The problem with Saturdays is that I'm like, I will do Twitch live stream in the morning. It will be 10 a.m. I will wake up at 9, and then it's noon. And I can't do a live stream at noon. I have to go eat, and then we stay out of the house, and it's weekends. So, and then I'm like, I'll live stream on Sunday, and then it's noon again. So anyways, I hope you guys are excited. Like I said, this has been defying all hope that I could have had for this. The next game jam might be 14 days, just because 7 days is quickly running out. We've already done 3 days, and I still haven't gotten out of Forestia. The main game hasn't even started. I was gonna put crystals in this. It was gonna be a generic Final Fantasy clone with crystals and everything. I don't think we're gonna get that far. So it's Thursday, did not count towards the 7-day count because I had to give a lesson, so that I was unable to live stream. I did the shop owners that you saw, I added after the last live stream because I realized if you walked into these houses, you would get stuck because there's no way out of them. And B, I realized that they were quite empty, so you can talk to them and open up a store menu. Also, bug test for me. I would like a working game by the end of this 7 days. It doesn't have to be an amazing game. I just want it to work. Should be able to get from start to finish and have a modicum of fun. Anyways, I hope to see you guys at the live stream. My Twitch link is somewhere in the description below. I'm so excited. There's a Discord link in the description below. I announce everything on Twitter and Discord. Those are the two places I'm the most active, Twitter and Discord. If you have a Discord, go to Discord. If you have Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Those literally the two most active places outside of YouTube. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.